Wow! It's like a palace out of a history book.
The lobby is filled with some of the lesser pieces. Inside, there is an area for each of the various arts. So what catches your fancy today? Painting? Sculpture? Dance recordings and costumes?
It's a tough call. There's no way we can visit all of them today, can we? I wish I was a Stellaris Academy student. I could spend as much time as I want here, learning and living.
That might be because you're accompanied by a senator. One of the senators who brought Amorphes out of the dark times and re-established the orderly society we have today.
Oh my, it's Oceanus. Good morning.
The Council is the embodiment of precision and correctness. Thus, it naturally receives significant respect. Even the least of the senators is honored in public because she holds a council seat. But there are times when such a senator forgets her proper place and responsibilities.
Good morning, Lady Hades. Apologies. Father is not deliberately ignoring you, but once he begins one of his critical tirades, he never stops.
I know.
It's hard to find another person who's spent so long learning the arts without anything to show for it. You'd think such a person would have learned something of dignity. Good morning, Hades.
Seems like a very serious person.
Let me introduce the third senator, Oceanus. You can consider him my colleague. And this is his son, Enlil.
Son?
Adopted son. They're also modifiers.
Good day to you. I heard we had 2 visitors all the way from Einsoth. I hope you very much enjoy your stay in Amorphous.
As for you, Hades, Athena told me that the thieves were brought to justice in the Society of Muses. Now that the issue is resolved, I hope the ceremony will start on time. Then all the delayed works must be dealt with as soon as possible.
Yes, indeed.
You haven't seemed very interested in the preparations, but you must have heard about all the problems, of course. And as one of the overseers, you can hardly wait until tomorrow before resuming work. But who am I talking to? I hadn't hoped that you would take this as seriously as I do. I just thought I'd try since I heard that you were visiting. Let's go, Enlil.
Yes, Father. I'm sorry, but my father is under tremendous pressure. Normally, he's quite pleasant.
All right then, let us continue. The puppet show has begun.
Keep on the offensive!
Shitty little puppet. Just as well. I was in a bad mood anyway. The incident shall go. Everything was within my command. Dance, my maid!
Ready when you are! Keep on the offensive! We'll see who wins after this!
Shitty little puppet.
It's incredible! I don't know the first thing about art, but I still think every piece is extraordinary. I can feel the inspiration from each sculptor poured into their work. I feel like each one is trying to say something.
It seems that you are more of a feeling type.
Oh, I'm just saying things as they come.
No harm in that. Every person comes at a piece of art with their own interpretation. Once a work is completed, we can't say that the right of final interpretation always belongs to the artist. This collection contains the best art produced over many decades, and that guarantees that each artist poured in something of themselves.
I'm curious about something. If there are so many talented people in Amorphes, why do you have to pass an exam by age 16? Doesn't that exclude all the late bloomers? And what exactly is this past you referred to?
The Thandi, why do you think there are all these associations? Also the Stellaris Academy and Artists' Ceremony. Do you think it's to encourage people to go into art?
Isn't it?
On the contrary, we are imposing order on society to limit what artists can do. We are, in effect, controlling the pathways artists can take in their development. Amorphes was a very different place a century ago. We had many talented artists back then, perhaps more than even today. The old artists produced artwork that, with Cork's approval, could be sold in the other zones around Gaia, and it fetched a high price. It was profitable for Amorphes, and it brought tremendous riches and prestige. But this is where the problems began. The art industry became so lucrative that it destabilized the economy. Everyone wanted to be an artist. Everyone wanted to auction their works in other zones. And that became a problem for essential industries and everyday life in Amorphes. It was also a problem for the artistic spirit and for artistic integrity. People got embroiled in disputes between different schools at parties, and the battle for supremacy, prestige, and power soon became more important than the works themselves. Naturally, when the artistic spirit was corrupted, it hurt the quality of the works being sold. That's just a summary of what happened all these years. Behind Amorphes' happy exterior, I assure you, a price has been paid. A lot of sacrifices, I would say. Many of my fellows dedicated their lives so that Amorphians today live better than their grandparents.
Lady Hades.
All right then. We're just about done with the sculptures, yes? Let me take you to some other areas.
By the way, what about these suits of armor? Are they part of the exhibit?
They are not, actually. Although one would be forgiven for thinking so, as they are very well crafted. They are, in fact, part of our security system.
Security system? It doesn't look like any security system I've ever seen.
They are custom security AGI mechas from a supplier in New Hansa. You can say hello if you want.
Good day, tourist. Is there anything I can help you with?
That was Oceanus's suggestion. He thought that a museum of this caliber deserved more than an old-school security system. Most visitors barely notice them. They're just part of the background.
I see.
Is there anything you need? Is there unidentified intruders detected?
I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Just like the admin.
What's going on? Mintha, Luke, look after our guests. These guards are supposed to be in the lobby.
They're corrupted by Bane energy. The old instructions are wiped out. We're just going to calm them down first. And... Lady Hades? These things are not very expensive, are they? Huh?
Just as well. I was in a bad mood anyway. Everything was within my command.
We'll see who wins after this! Take my sword!
The impudence will get that
Keep on the offensive!
completely worthless.
Another one down!
Surrender your body, and you've reached the end of your journey.
Ready when you are! We'll see who wins after this!
Oh, you're right. The Knights reported sounds of battle, so I hurried over.
We're fine, but would you look at this? Miss Athena, it's certain now that the thief is still at large.
Huh? What do you mean?
They just told me these mechas malfunctioned because of Visbanial corruption.
We dealt with mechas like this in New Hansa. I know Visbane corruption when I see it.
I don't sense any Visbane aura.
Why else would they attack?
Did you file your visit with security prior to entry? Maybe there's an issue with the threat identification process.
No way! Visbane corrupted AGI mechas are much more likely to.
I saw what happened to Spielt on the news, but we didn't order these mechas from them. In any case, we'll return these ones for a safety check and run a diagnostic on the others. I think that should be enough.
Are you sure that's how you want to handle this, Athena?
Yes, I am sure, Senator Hades. Don't worry. We'll make sure nothing happens during the ceremony.
Then I'll leave the rest of it to you.
Admin, what shall we do?
So sorry you had to go through that. The Knights of Convallaria will take it from here.
Mintha, Luke, look after our guests. The impudent shall get their due.
Keep on the offensive! Huh? Another one down! Take this! Take my sword! Take my sword!
Surrender your body, and everything is within my command.
Ready when you are! We'll see who wins after this! Do you like it?
You're not fit to have life.
Let's attack! Together!
Surrender. Everything is within my command. It must hurt. Completely worthless.
Did you find it? Did you find it?
Not yet. There are too many books here. and their categorization is like a riddle.
No worries. They're completely distracted by recent events anyway. You have as much time as you need.
It's... Yes! The jewelry collection is here. Well, but it's too high up.
There's a ladder over there.
Aha!
Have a look and be quick about it. Does it contain what we want?
The most legendary precious stones in Morphe's history. In no particular order, the Crimson Fireglass, the Sand Jewel, the Ocean Eye.
Luke, did you hear something? Luke didn't. I thought I heard voices in the library. At this hour? Could it be mice? Mice? You still haven't gotten over your fear of mice, have you? You really should clean more if you don't want strange animals taking up residence. But Luke has done an excellent job of cleaning recently. Don't worry about it. Mintha will have a look for Luke. Thank you, Mintha.
The cursed greenstone, dissolver of alliances and ender of friendships. Given into Artisus's care after the ceremony and used to decorate a statue. Formal name, Medusa. It was a valuable keepsake in the early days when the Alliance was first formed. It must be that one. But where is that statue?
Who's that?
Let's get out of here. Someone's coming.
It really is a mouse. I think Luke can pay for that desk. After all, it's her fault she didn't clean better.
Don't worry. Just stay calm. She didn't find you.
But what if she'd hit this table?
She's very violent. How about this? I will deal with her next.
Huh?
Mintha is good. I caught another mouse.
Don't just sit there, run!
Well. The mouse is much bigger than we thought.
I'm not a mouse! I'm a human!
Oh, is that so? In that case, you're a thief.
No, I'm not! We met just a few days ago!
Nuh-uh. Don't remember.